Hello, TikTokers. TikTok, TikTok. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to come on here and try to see if I can do a couple of readings. For those of you just coming on, my name is Julie and I am a psychic medium. It doesn't mean I can read minds, it just means that I have an ability to speak with loved ones who have crossed over. They show me different signs that they're around, but until I see a moderator or two, if you guys just want to say hi, maybe tell me where you're from. I'm from Oregon. It rained so hard yesterday, but today I went out on a walk and it's beautiful. But if you're going to move to Oregon, you just have to get a good jacket and some boots and walk in the rain to get some exercise. So I did that yesterday, and it was surprisingly refreshing. Hey, Sunshine, sometimes I come on here. Hey, Cassidy, I was literally just thinking of you. Literally. Did you post a picture of your daughter on Facebook? Is that your daughter? Because she's just like, is she your mini-me? She's so cute. Hey, Tammy from Ohio. Hey, Grammys. Good evening, Jules. I love that. My friends call me Jules. But it's like Julie with an S. Because we have two Julies, and they were always like Julie, we're like, yes, and so my friends call me Jules. Good evening, everybody. I'm going to grab some water. I do come on here from time to time and do readings by donations, and that's what I'm doing right now. And hey, Jamers. Oh, that's so cool, Jamers. So we have a boxer who's passed away, and her name was Jamers. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Moon Vibrant. I love that. Wendy, to do a donation reading, I have, hey, Pam from Canada. I have in my link, you just double tap right here, and then you can see my Venmo, and then just make a $30 donation. And I'll see it right here. I've done so many readings today. I probably can't do more than 2 readings on here, but I do come on from time to time and say hi. Hi. Oh, Cuckoo Chris knows. That's so cute. So one of the things, and thanks, Jamers. We had her for a long time, so thank you for saying sorry. We do miss her all the time. I still have her collar. Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to. Every once in a while, if you guys have seen me when I do readings, I don't know why, but I have to chew on some mint gum. Hold on. Will you ever own your own home? I feel like in 2 to 3 years. But I am doing readings today by donation. I might just say hi for a little bit and then hop over to Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook, it's definitely like a slower paced group. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see it on your side, but I'll get like wispy feathers. Excuse me, I have to chew my mint gum. This happens before every time I start doing readings. It's like my throat chakra is adjusting. I think, Claudia, to answer your question, I think a lot of us have gone through some challenging and dark times, myself included. Hi, Daisy, and I do believe better things are coming for you, sweetheart. A lot of us are like empaths, and we have given too much over the years. So it's a matter of like upping our self-care. Yeah, Moon Vibrant. I'm going to have 2 readings, so I can give you one and then another person. Excuse me till my mint's kicking. I feel like for a medium, I have to ingest this. To find love soon, the best thing that you can do is up your self-care and start doing fun things that you like, and then that will help you meet someone. And a lot of us have had challenges and what I call like dark times, because we were in a relationship and we gave too much and then we got used by that. So Caitlin, I don't know if you're, oh, Caitlin, are you Vibrant Moon? How much is a reading today? They're $30 by donations. And one more, I can do one more and then I will be on here tomorrow too. Caitlin, yes, you're first. I'm just looking to see if I have at least one moderator on here. I do like to see that. Hi, I'm doing readings today by donation, you guys. Sometimes I come on here and do free readings, but right now I am doing readings by donation. Yes, I saw. And so Vibrant Moon, I definitely have the, oh, I don't know who that is. Moon Vibrant, message me for your consultation, my beloved. No, don't. Hold on, you guys. Don't do that. That's not me. No, 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 no. Don't follow that person. Thought I blocked him. I don't know where they would still be on there. Okay, so I think that look out for scammers. You guys, yes, Uli, that's so cute. Hi, Kim. I haven't seen you here forever, Kim. So I have Kim, and it's so cute because it's like Ulai. Ulai, am I saying that right? Is it kind of like July, but Ulai? Oh yeah, you know better. And if anybody's messaging you guys on the side from one of my fake accounts saying, hi, I'm Julie, it's not me. I'm obviously on here messaging with you. Okay? Wanted to see if I at least have one moderator, or if you guys can do me a favor. Would everybody, hey Lisa, would you guys be able to hold your comments while I'm doing readings without a moderator? Because that would be lovely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting ready to do some readings. You're welcome to sit back and relax. And I know the moment I say this, somebody's going to say, Mom, Dad, I'm doing a reading right now for Caitlin. It's Kaitlin. And Yuli, yours is next, so thank you. And no one else should be commenting right now. Oh, Juliana, but no Jay. Oh, I love it. Thank you. So Caitlin, Vibrant Moon, thank you so much. So this is what I would like you to do. Everybody else, please don't comment. Yes, didn't watch your live since private reading. Yes, oh, that's great. Okay, so I'm going to try to focus my energy. So thank you all for being here, but please don't comment. Once I start a reading for Caitlin, you might find that you have similar energy, like you're like, my mom is named that. Please don't comment though while I'm doing the reading because it distracts me. And so Caitlin, if you can do me a favor, when I do group readings like this, I have a lot of voices yelling at me for attention. So if you could do me a favor and let me know who you want to hear from today. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they are to you. And this is just for Caitlin. Hi, if you're saying hi, please don't comment. I'm in the middle of a reading. Thank you. Your dad. Okay. I keep seeing the number 3. So with your dad and you, are there 3 people in your family, or did your dad pass away on the 3rd of a month? Please don't comment. Caitlin should be the only, Moon Vibrant should be the only one commenting. I'm doing her reading. Thank you for being here. He shows me the 3rd. So it's like it would be like March or the 3rd, or like 3 people in my family. Yes, my dad, my brother, and I. 3. Okay, thank you. That's what I see. Okay. Can I ask you, did your dad listen to Johnny Cash, or is there Johnny either here or crossed over? He either passed on the 3rd or 4th of June. We're not sure. Okay, that's his way to show me that too. And I just keep seeing a guitar. So I don't know if you or your brother play a guitar, if your dad did, or I'm literally hearing like Johnny Cash music. Does that make any sense too when I say that? Sometimes it's the song. Sometimes they're showing me that this is a sign for you. You play the guitar. Perfect. Okay. But he tells me, I'm going to start crying. Do you write your own music though also? He literally said like Taylor Swift. So it's like Taylor Swift writes her own songs. I feel like you need a cup of confidence if you're not writing your own songs, sweetheart. he makes me feel you used to. Okay. So if it's like you didn't believe in yourself, or if you need to do that again, Caitlin, he's like coming forward saying he's trying to help you to have that confidence. Does that make sense too when I say that? Did he have, my chest hurts incredibly and I feel like compression. So I don't know if he had a heart attack or when he passed, if they tried to do compressions. I'm literally feeling this. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Do you literally have like a big picture of your dad that's out still? Yes, heart disease. We think he died of a heart attack in his sleep. Thank you for confirming that. I'm so sorry. Because then you don't get a chance to say goodbye. Do you know what I mean? And your dad makes me feel like, did your dad just love kids? Like, was he a second dad to a lot of other people's kids? Because I feel like you have a picture of him on the fridge. Yep, that's what I see. And he makes me feel like you talk to him a lot. Do you know what I mean? And he also, Caitlin, makes me feel like, yeah, he knows the heartache that his passing caused. Because I feel like he's just such a prominent part of your life. Do you know what I mean? And I don't mean to be, yes, he wanted to be a teacher so bad. Yes, I do talk to him a lot. Okay, thank you. He, bless his heart. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean to be sexist, but some readings that I do for people, the majority of them, their dad wasn't in their life, or they weren't part of it, but he tells me he was both mom and dad. So I don't know if you lived with your mom and your dad and your brother your dad and you and your brother, but I just feel like your dad feels like he was like mom and dad. Please don't comment. I'm in the middle of a reading, but you're welcome to be here and watch the reading as I give a reading to Caitlin. Thank you. Why is the 4th of July big to you, other than it being a celebration of like fireworks and things? Is there something about fireworks? Parents were divorced and we shared equal time with them. I understand. So dad's making me feel like when you were at his house, he had to be both mom and dad. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And again, I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just describing, like, he's like, I don't know if he's like, I tried to cook not well. Please don't comment. I'm in the middle of a reading. Thank you. Let me see what he's trying to say. And other than 4th of July, thanks, Bex, other than 4th of July being a holiday, is that something specific? Because my dog's snoring. I keep seeing like fireworks. So I don't know if he's trying to sing the Katy Perry song, Baby You're a Firework, or why I'm seeing fireworks, but I definitely am. Does that make any sense to you? You're not sure about the 4th of July? I'm just going to put it to the side. 98% of what I'm telling you is going to make sense at the time, and the 2% just put to the side. It'll be like your brother or somebody will understand. And I don't know if he's saying fire or fireworks or fire somewhere, fire department, but I literally see 4th of July. He did always reference that song, Firework. Are you kidding me? So see, it's like 4th of July, fireworks, and he did always reference that song. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, baby, tell me what it's worth. Yeah. So I got chills everywhere. That's not a coincidence out of the billion songs out there. I'm going to go back to, I don't know if you've been feeling stuck lately, or if you're just what you see in front of you. You're like, I'm a good worker, but this is boring. Like, is this all there is to life? You, sweetheart, have a talent for writing poems and or singing. And it's so important, Caitlin, that you listen to this and pray for courage to at least release one song. At least one song. Do you know, did your dad like the Eagles? Do you know that song, Desperado? Why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. I don't claim to be a singer, but I am a medium, and they talk a lot with songs. I just keep seeing that, so I don't know. So, like, this is what we did with 4th of July. Absolutely, we love the Eagles, all classic rock. Telling you, he's coming through so clear. Again, out of all the bands out there, do you understand how he's coming through with this? This is how he's coming through. I don't mean to do this, but do you or your brother vape or smoke? Does anybody, Caitlin, in your family vape or smoke? Welcome. If you just come in, you didn't know I'm in the middle of a reading. You're welcome to be here, but I'm just giving Caitlin some messages. Occasionally, yes. Okay, as long as it's occasionally, because he doesn't want you. I don't know if he smoked or that's why he had the heart disease, but he makes me feel like I'll be able to answer questions after you guys. I'm in the middle of a reading, but thank you for being here. He makes, yeah, hold on. You're his favorite girl. I don't know if he would say this to you, but I'm just wanting you to know that you're his favorite girl. He keeps saying that. So one of the things I know is like when he passed away, he makes me feel like he's missed by a lot of people, and he's like another dad to friends. So I don't know if your friends would come over there and your dad would feed them and would be like a dad that they never have, but he makes me feel like he was a second dad to people who didn't have that father figure. And not only was he proud to be you and your brother's dad, he is also really proud to be like a second dad to people. Does that make any sense? I don't know if he literally like changed one of your friend's tires because her dad wouldn't, but I just keep seeing that. And this does not make any sense to me. But Caitlin, is there Dora from Finding Nemo, or Dora the Explorer, or is there a Dora in your family here or across? I think I'm hearing that, or it's a D. I'm trying to see if there's anything else he wants me to tell you, and I like Dora or somebody with a D, either here or crossed over. Interesting how they tell me things. I don't know how it is. No, Dora. Is there a D? Like a Deborah. There's somebody he's trying to tell me about. So it's D, either here or crossed over. I may not know the name, but if it's something close to that, he's going to come through the file in my mind and say, it's like this. Yes, please don't comment. Thank you. We just went to Mount Dora in Florida over the weekend. Can I screenshot this? We just went to Mount Dora in Florida over the weekend. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Tony. Are you kidding me? He's all, Dora, Dora. And you're like, no, Dora. I'm like, he won't stop talking about it. I don't even know where Mount Dora is. Do you know what I mean? I love this. Straight up channeling. Like, there's no way I would know that. See how he comes through so clear. So this is the way it works. If you hear an eagle song out of nowhere, especially somewhere unexpected, like the grocery store, and you're like, okay, Dad, do you know what I mean? Or if you hear the Katy Perry fireworks song, he's trying to show you like he's around. And he's like, chin up, shoulders back. He wants to give you some more confidence. He said, you're a cheerleader for so many other people. And I love that your name is Moon Vibrant, because you are. You're like, he keeps saying you're a shining star, shining. I just keep hearing that over and over again. And he's all, she takes after me. And he goes like this. So it cracks me up. So I don't know if people tell you that you were more like your dad. And he's saying you have a nice, gentle face. So like people love to talk to you and they feel very comfortable with you. But what they underestimate about you is that when someone pisses you off because they've caused somebody injustice, you will bring it. So I don't know if you're a Scorpio, but you will bring it like nobody's business. Does that make sense? I'm right in the middle of a reading for Caitlin, and then I'm going to do one for you, Leanna. Thank you, moderator. You might find that you're getting blocked. I am a Scorpio. I don't know signs. If you're being muted, thank you for being here. Please don't take it personally. I'm in the middle of a reading. Thank you. You're welcome to be here and sit back and relax. I will pause to answer questions, but just not at this time. Thank you. That's hysterical. She says, I know, like, how would I know? I love this so much. So he's going back to your writing. And the one thing I know is if you have this talent in your family, if someone else wasn't able to like have this or believe in themselves, he's saying you're the one. You're a Scorpio for a reason. So you've been a cheerleader for a lot of other people. And the next, it's not going to happen overnight, but in the next 3 years, he's definitely going to have you do something where you believe in yourself with this song. Do you know what I mean? Because you guys had music related so much. And if you're just saying hi and you got muted, it's because look at the moderator. I'm in the middle of a reading, you guys. I will pause to say hi, but thank you for being here. And please don't take it personally. It's just so I can focus on the reading that I'm doing for Caitlin. Okay. So I am pulling back a little bit now. I don't know if you're going to start your own business or if you're going to write, but he's encouraging you to do so. And as I pull back, I taste banana bread. So I don't know if you make banana nut bread, if you make that, or why he's showing me. But I love that he talked about third, and there's 3 people: you, your brother, and he. I'm glad he brought up the guitar. I'm glad he talked about Mount Dora. That's like no way I would know that. And then full on told me about a Scorpio. I want to start my own business so bad, but I'm lost. I got you. So you're multi-talented, and thank you for letting me give you this reading because this is going to help everybody else. I always say journaling is so important. I know it's boring. I understand. But I feel like you've had a couple journals that you started. You're like me. I have like 17 all over the place, and there's this much writing in them, and you feel like that to me. So get a journal though and write out all the things that you love. Get a highlighter pen, go on a walk, come back and pick your top 3 that you love to do. Not because it's going to bring money right now. Make it be something that you love to do because you're very smart and I feel like you're bored. And so move towards whatever it is that you want to do. And you may have tried it before and it didn't work. I tell a lot of people this is the decade for healing businesses, female rising businesses. This is the decade for that. So we'll be supported this time. But make sure it's something that you want to do. Stay true to yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. I know that sounds cliche, but sometimes we see something working for someone else, so we try to be like them and it doesn't work. So I do have this on recording. You can follow me on YouTube. I'll download it in the next 24 hours. I am hearing Juliana's name, so I'm going to pull back a little bit, but I hope that this reading brought you some comfort today. You're welcome, sweetie. I think you're absolutely amazing. And your dad is like, he wants to help you in any way that he can. So I'm so glad that you got this reading today and that you know that he's with you, okay? Thank you. I'm going to take a break just to say hi to people. And then Juliana, I haven't forgotten about you. If you can just hold on there for a moment. No, Lisa, anybody who crosses over their true spirit, no one's ever mad at you. I'm going to take this time to say, hi, Crystal. A lot of people have questions about like how this works. And it's almost like so much that I can't explain all in one setting. Well, you're new here. Welcome. So I did write this book, I Am Home, on the suggestion that a lot of people were saying, do you have any literature that we can read after a reading so we understand this a little bit more? And so you can read that. But everybody comes from this loving source, goes over here to the earth plane, exchanges, and then they go back there. No one's ever stuck. Don't let a medium or psychic tell you that. Everybody goes back. Oh my God, that was great. It's my first time here. Tarine, thank you. How much for the reading? It's a $30 donation. My list is closed today, but if you want to get on it for tomorrow, you can. How do you get a reading? I do them through my website. So you can go to Peace. It's like Peace. I don't know if someone can write this. PEACE -Serenity. And I do all kinds of readings that you can see on there. So that's a good way to do it as well. You guys have such good energy. I appreciate you guys being here. Cece, you're asking about your nephew who passed away in suspicious circumstances. I used to work with the FBI and the police with murder mysteries. I don't do that anymore because it takes a different kind of energy for me to run. Thank you. It's Serenity. Sorry, I said C probably. I'm dyslexic. So Peace-Serenity, SERENIT. Yeah. Hi, Lisa Love. I receive. my new house anytime soon. I do believe a lot of us who have been waiting and disappointed feel like it's our time. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Tanya. You're so sweet. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break from questions, and I'm going to get ready for Juliana's question. So welcome if you're coming in. I'm going to ask you guys to pause your questions, and please don't take offense if you get muted. Someone has paid $30 for their donation. Do you do tarot cards? I don't. I do not do tarot cards. I just channel. I just scribble and I channel. All right. So Juliana, if you can do me a favor and come forward, and everybody else, if you can have, I used to be a preschool teacher, so I say crisscross applesauce. Sit down and put your hands in your lap and be quiet. Thank you. Oh, I do. I'll answer questions after. But Juliana, if you can do me a favor, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. And I'll be able to answer questions later. My list is closed today. I will be on tomorrow. There you are, sweetheart. So you saw me do Caitlin's reading. If I can ask you then, Juliana, can you tell me who it is that you want to hear from? I don't need to know their names, Sunshine. I just need to know who they were to you. And as I'm pulling you forward, I don't know if someone was a seamstress or somebody was really good at sewing, but I swear to goodness, I hear a sewing machine. So I don't know if someone worked with clothes for a living or why I'm seeing that. So you want to hear from your grandfather. He may be pulling someone else in unless he did this. But I literally, Juliana, when I say that to you, who do you see in your mind? Because I'm hearing a sewing machine. This would be somebody who they had their own sewing room. They altered clothes. Please don't comment. I know somebody's gonna say, she's talking about my mom. I know I'm talking about Juliana right here. I know I'm talking about Juliana. I'm right in the middle of a reading. Thank you for being here. You might get muted because I'm right in the middle of a reading. Terry, I'm right in the middle of a reading for Juliana. Thank you for being here. Not sure. My grandmother knows how to sew though. Okay. Yeah. Is your grandmother, so your grandfather's passed away. The grandmother that you're just talking about right now, is this his wife? Because this would be his way of saying, and can I ask you, does this grandmother like live with you or does she live close to you? I keep seeing somebody who has, thanks moderator, I keep seeing someone who has their family and then, yes, and then she lives with you. See, this is just his way of coming through saying, yes, I see that. I want to thank you for that. Thank you for watching over her. I just want to say, I don't know if she can be, so hold on. He's like, can I just tell you? She does live with my parents. Yes, she lives with your parents. Okay. So see how he talks about sewing and then, yes, and then living with her parents. If you're hearing you get muted because you're commenting, you didn't know I'm right in the middle of a reading for Juliana. Thank you for being here though. It will only be, yeah, thank you. Hold on one second. Is your grandmother particular? I don't think he's saying peculiar. I think he's saying she's particular. Particular, do you know what I mean? Like she likes things a certain way. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And I can't tell what your grandfather is telling me. Did he have an illness that gradually happened? And can I tell you, can I ask you, Juliana, was he on hospice? Or was he, as I pull your grandfather forward, I almost can't talk, so I don't know if he's trying to show me that he had a stroke, or if, usually when I feel this, it makes me feel like someone was like on a lot of medication because I'm literally starting to slur, and that's usually them showing me they were on morphine, they couldn't really talk, before they passed away, or they had like an aneurysm or stroke. Does that make sense to you about your grandfather? My face is literally numb. So, have you ever gone to the dentist and they give you an injection, Juliana? It's like that. He was in hospice, yes. He couldn't talk for 2 years of his life. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Was this also your mom and dad who helped take care of him? Because he makes me feel like that. Does that make sense? Are you the only girl? Are you the firstborn? Because you guys have a very special relationship. There's something special about you guys. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's like either, and I don't know if, are you named after somebody? I can't imagine. Well, it's okay, like for a girl to have a guy's, but I heard like she's named after me. I'm like, who's named after you? So there's something special with your grandfather with you. You're either like the firstborn or the baby. Hey, Bree, or there's something like that. Does that make sense when I say that, Sunshine? And I don't know if your birthday is in December or if he passed in December, but he's literally showing me Christmas, so I need to understand what that means, if that makes sense to you. Ha ha ha, I'm not sure. I grew up with him and helped take care of him. That's why. If you're getting muted, thank you for being here. I'm just right in the middle of her. And you're a Christmas baby. Yes. She's all, wow. I'm like, wow. It's so funny because people, when Candace was on here, she goes, Julie, I love how you're as shocked with these things as I am. I'm not really shocked. I know information's going to come through. I'm just really excited. Do you know what I mean? So you're a Christmas baby. You help take care of him. He really has. He says that he's very fond of you, that you were very smart in the family. You're one of the ones who are very smart in the family. For some reason, it's always a theme, because when I was doing Caitlin's reading, the same thing that they said is you need some confidence, like chin up, shoulders back. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, you feel kind of, your voice feels kind of soft. So I don't know if you don't speak up for yourself or if you don't like confrontation, but I just keep seeing that. And I just feel like there's something about you where I feel like, I don't know if you take care of people with problems. Hi, I'm just in the middle of a reading, Candy. I'm sorry, you might get muted. It's only so I can concentrate. Okay? Okay. Yeah, hold on one second. I don't know. See, this is why I don't like people to say hi, because now I'm seeing New York and the Empire State Building. So I don't know if this is for you or it was for the last person. Okay. Does this make sense to you, what he's talking about so far? Thanks, Jen. Does this make sense of what he's talking about so far? He also brings up February and April. So I don't know if those are people's birthdays or anniversaries or days someone passed, but he literally is like February, and then I can see April too. So sometimes they talk about themselves, and since your grandmother lives with your parents and that's his wife, this would be his way of coming through. Okay. I can't see what you do for a living, sweetie, but he makes me feel like there's something where you're really good with helping people who have who are disadvantaged, and I don't know what that means. So I don't know if you're a teacher. I don't know if you've ever worked with special needs people. I don't understand what it is that he's trying to tell me about, if this makes any sense. But I'm going to go back to the seamstress thing. I just keep seeing that. Oh my gosh. Do you work in fashion, Juliana, or did you ever want to work? You work with the elderly. That's why I'm seeing it. People who are disadvantaged. Yeah, I see. He's showing me that. I'm telling you, you guys have somebody who wanted to just, I know your grandmother sews. I know you said that, but someone wanted to be like a clothes designer. And now that you have your grandmother there, like ask her if that was a dream of hers when she was little, because I'm literally seeing people walk on the red carpet. It's like somebody was like, it was like somebody's aspiration maybe when they were younger, and now they're like, oh, life has passed us by, I'll never be able to do it. But I am seeing that. Okay. Anything else? Your grandfather is saying that you work very hard. I don't know if you work like actually 6 days a week and you have 1 day off, but he's making me feel like you work incredibly hard. So he's saying now that he's crossed over, see, he worked hard too. Your whole family, it's like this thing where they work hard and then they save their money, which is fine. I'm so glad that you're doing that. But he is saying that you need a vacation. You need a vacation. He just keeps saying that. And I don't know if there's a New York reference or why I'm seeing Statue of Liberty with you, but I'm seeing it. So if that makes sense, perfect. If not, just put that to the side. Okay. You would love a vacation. You need one. It's like, you know, when they're saying that in a reading and you're like, I can't do it right now. If there's anything like on Instagram, I mean, watch out for scammers and stuff like that. But if it's like anything on Instagram where it's like enter to win a weekend trip in Santa Cruz, California, like enter it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's making me feel like he wants to thank you for helping, and it just feels like all you do is work. That's what he makes me feel. Does that make sense? So I feel like you don't spend a lot of money on yourself. So thank you for doing this for the reading today so that you're hearing this. Does that make sense to you? And like I told Caitlin, I do save these and put them over on YouTube so that you can have them to listen to. But he's making me feel like, yeah, he just keeps talking about that. I don't know if he couldn't eat towards the end or if like fish and rice was what he was going to eat, or if you're eating that right now. I don't know if it's fish or rice or chicken, but I'm seeing that. So sometimes things are big and sometimes they're small, and I never know why they're showing me things, but they are. And he's making me feel like you know, when he pulls your energy forward. Have you ever seen, Juliana, have you ever seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? And Tula is in that movie, and she just works and works and works and works for her parents' company, but she just doesn't, yes, you have, and she doesn't do anything for herself, and she feels kind of stuck. I don't mean to put that on you, but are you feeling like that right now? Or do you work a lot? Do you just only work and then just come home? Because I feel like he's saying whenever I see 555 around somebody, it's like you're going through a spiritual awakening, like something's pulling you to move forward and change. And it's like you work a ton. Yeah, I'm getting that. Sorry, you might be muted. I'm in the middle of a reading. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, because he had those work ethics also, like everybody in your family does, I feel. But now that he's crossed over, he's like, please don't work so much. Like he sees now that there wasn't time to play. And he said he doesn't regret things in his life, but he does regret not playing more because he worked so much and then he passed away, he says. So he never really had time to play. And maybe that was a society thing. Maybe everybody had to help in that family unit and give each other money, like you make money and give it to your parents. I don't know. I just keep seeing that. So perhaps he was born in a different time. So he's saying that you're feeling very stuck and tired lately. It's really time to go on a vacation. Go do something that you love to do. And if it's expensive and you have friends that live elsewhere that have been inviting you, because I feel like that's been something, then go see them. Just take some time off. You need this for yourself, and you need to play and really live. So if I could give you any advice from him, that's what he's saying. Does that make sense? And he does come through. I don't know if your parents believe in this or not, but please thank them for watching over grandma. It means everything to her that she was not put in a home, and that she is in a family unit that very much loves her and is giving her the utmost care. But he says that's what you guys do in your culture. Yeah, Jenny, I'm hearing that big time for her. Self-care. Okay. So I am pulling back. I hope this reading brought you some comfort today. Yes, thank you so much. Enter some contests to go on a vacation. I'm not kidding. If spirits come in a reading and tell you to go on a vacation, you're like, I would love to. Give me a bonus. Let me win a trip. It's time. This all makes sense, Julie. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I am pulling back. I'll be able to say hi to other people now. I want to thank you guys for being here. And please don't take it personally if I'm doing a reading and you got muted. It's just I cannot concentrate when on the reading that someone paid for when other people are commenting. I know a lot of you are saying, oh, I feel like this reading is for me. And that's wonderful. Do you know, like, this is, hey, Colton, this is how it happens. Like, when someone gets a reading and they have the audience coming in, they're like, mention 4th of July, mention this. Hey, Jenny, how about, do I get a reading? This is so amazing. Thank you. Me, please. How do I sign in for a reading? How much are they on the list? I am filled with my list today. I've done so many readings this morning, so I come on here just to do some readings by donation. But I will be on here tomorrow. I think around the same time, maybe 5 or 5:30. I'm gonna give myself some time to rest as I have some Zoom readings I'm doing tomorrow. So I come on here and I do readings for $30 donation. I do them via Venmo. And so you can always just double click on this or see it after and you'll see my Venmo on there. And then you can make a donation and I'll reach out to you and let you know when I'm going live again. You can message me through my website and sign up for a personal reading. I do phone readings and I do Zoom readings also. I have all kinds of readings to help people with their financial situations because I just want to be of service. So I had someone the other day say, oh my gosh, your phone readings are $225. They are. I've been a practicing medium for 3 decades now, and I have a 4-year degree at Cal Poly for counseling. So this is all information that starts to come through on my talents and skills that help you. So my phone readings are $225 an hour. My phone readings are my Zoom readings are $325 an hour. Tanya, thank you. She's like, worth every penny. And where's my website? You can double click right here and see my website. My website is Peace-Serenity, and I can sign up for you on there. My dog is snoring right now. So I do have a website where you can request a reading from there as well. And I do text readings, and that's a way that people, hi, nature inspired artists, other ways that people can sign up for a reading too. I did just see Deanna, you signed up, and I will message you and let you know when I'm going live tomorrow. Tanya, thank you for moderating, and Kim and Jenny. I could not do the readings I'm doing. Yes, thank you. She's definitely amazing. Dee, oh, hi, sunshine. Your family's amazing. Thank you. Is it hard doing lives with so many people's energy tuning in? Thanks, Courtney. It isn't hard when I'm just only one person is on the thread, but when a lot of people are commenting, the thing is I'll absorb the energy. Oh, my dryer's going. I'll absorb the energy of the person on the thread. And so if someone else comments, then it throws me off because I'll start talking to their family. So as long as one person comments at a time when I'm doing readings and it's the only person that I'm reading, then I feel like I'm clear. So if you've seen these readings, how much are the readings again? My phone readings are $225 an hour. My Zoom readings, which you can have 1 to 6 people in, they can be friends and or family. Those are $325 an hour, and those are recorded, so you get the link. Hi, Vicki. To book a reading with me to go on any of my lives is by a $30 donation, as you're seeing Jenny talk about right there. And if you make the $30 donation right now and you're paying it ahead of time for a reading, I will be on here around 5 or 5:30 tomorrow. So I will message you through Venmo to let you know when I'm going live again. I love your family. Thank you so much. You're an actual angel. Your family's amazing. So yeah. So I don't know how to pronounce your name on there, Deek. Or if your name's Deborah, I can't remember, but I did a reading for her family on Zoom, and now they have that recorded as well. Yeah. So perfect. So I'm going to get going. I will be on here 5 to 5:30 tomorrow. I love doing these readings for people. I'm going to let you know. I just had a client ask, like, when should I get another reading for you? I consider myself, thank you, Moon Vibrant, you're wonderful. And I'm recording this, so it'll be on my YouTube channel. So go ahead and look for the link. I consider what I do like training wheels for somebody riding a bike. So I feel like I'm doing these readings to kind of show you guys how this works. And through my book, I Am Home, that's on Amazon, I feel like I want to provide you guys with tools so you don't eventually, my goal is so that you don't need the training wheels anymore. Do you know what I mean? Thank you so much. I love witnessing your reading. Oh, thank you, Tyler. That really means a lot to me. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. So how often should you get a reading? Don't feel like it. Hey, from Ireland. Hello. I don't feel like you should get enough to where you're not feeling codependent with it. And I don't know how to tell you like how to do it. You shouldn't need a reading to answer every question that's in your life. But if you're aching and you like had a reading and then the next week it's your mom's birthday and you want a reading just for some confirmation, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you do a reading like every week, that's too much. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because loved ones are, this is just for like training wheels so that you can eventually find your own healing and ride the bike by yourself. Do you know what I mean? Knowing that they're around you without needing a medium. Does that make sense to you guys? So in closing, just know your family is still around you. Their bodies have dissipated, but their spirits are very much still alive. And it's with their spirit that they can communicate with you, show you signs, and they're doing that all the time. So you needn't have to talk to a medium in order to communicate with your family. And I think it's so important to say that. And just in closing, no one is ever stuck. No one's ever mad at you. We come from this loving source. You get to define what that is. I call it home. Some people call it the other side. Some people call it heaven. That's up to you. But there is this loving divine source. We all come from there, come to the earth plane, and then we all go back. Nobody's ever stuck, and then they find healing on the other side as well. Thanks. I'm going to book a reading with you. You're amazing. Thank you, Tracy. Hello, Debbie from Colorado. I will be on here about 5 or 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. If you did pay for a reading today with the $30 donation to have a reading on TikTok, I'll message you right now. Many blessings to all of you. I'm so incredibly grateful for you for watching the readings, for requesting a reading, and then also moderators for you to be here supporting me means everything to me. And it's I just can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for creating a safe environment for us to do the readings. Okay, love you guys. See you tomorrow.